If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
in the box.
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
in the box.
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Hey, how you doing? Hello, lady. What's going on, everyone? It is Thursday. I've got some energy today. What up, Don? How you doing? Listen, I saw Doug today. Not like our usual over the phone type thing. We were looking for a new studio. We found our next studio. I'm not allowed to make the announcement yet. What's going on, Brent? I hope you're having a great day too. Not allowed to say that it's for sure, but we went and saw 2 places. And Doug said, well, which one do you like? And I said, this one. And he said, are you sure? And I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, all right, I'll talk to the realtor. And we will do what you say. It is potentially awesome. It is on, will be located inside Disneyland. No. It will be located in Thousand Oaks, though. It's cool. It is on the 2nd floor. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-room office with a large open center. Thank you. It is quiet. And I'm excited. It's a cool space. We can do a lot with this space. I'll have my own studio room. I will have my own office for the first time in my life. All of the other times I've ever had an office, it was a cubicle that they said, this is your office. I will actually have an office now. I don't know why I have an office, but I'll have one. And that's cool. But there will be, I will be streaming out of a underground parking. No, it is, you don't want underground parking in California because we have these things called earthquakes. But yeah, it is nice. The room I will be streaming out of will be smaller. I mean, I'm in a cavernous space right now. It'll be smaller, which means I'll probably have to yell a lot less. There'll be less just general noise. And that's going to be cool. It'll be a little bit more confined, which is good. There'll be a space for Jimmy to have a TV and a couch. Will Jimmy the Breaker have an Jimmy actually is funny. When Doug was going through it, that narrows it down then. When he was going through it, he's like, you could stream from here. This will be the podcast room. This will be your office. He's like, that office is mine. That other office will be for other stuff. The middle will be storage. He's like, we can use this room for shipping. It has a kitchen in it. Literally, I would be able to just walk out my office or the streaming room door into an open space that has a kitchen for snacks. And then Jimmy will be right around the corner on the other side of the wall of my office is an open space by a window. That is where we're looking at putting a TV and a couch and his Xbox and all that stuff.
Go ahead, have a drink, Lyle.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Don. I needed that. But it's exciting. What's also as exciting is it's available November 1st. Now, does that mean we're going to be streaming out of there November 1st? No. What it means is we can start moving some of the stuff over there starting November 1st. Because it's on the second floor, it is going to make certain things that we have a little more difficult. We have to take measurements. I noticed the elevator was a little small. It wasn't even like a regular civilian-sized elevator. It was like a smaller elevator. So, like, my giant island I use would definitely not fit. It would have to be deconstructed if possible, which is not ideal. Doug's already like, we're going to get you a new desk for streaming because this desk is a giant, like, 300-pound wooden L shape. He's like, we'll get you a more streamlined one. So I was actually doing measurements today on some of this stuff. Bourbon! Oh, because Philly? You can't breathe because Philly? Or because the other Philly? Which Philly? Second floor is going to make it hard to move those cases of hockey and baseball cards that keep hiding. That's funny, Prue. Yeah, it is, listen, moving in is the only disadvantage of the second floor. There's tons of advantages to having the second floor. Specifically, nobody on top of us to stomp and be loud. Phillies and Dodgers in extras, kill me now. Hey man, listen, it only takes one home run to make you not have to worry until next season. So, there you go. Hey, that probably didn't help, did it? Should have yourself a cold beer. I asked Doug if I can put a kegerator in there. He said he'd consider it. I'm good. Valid, Don. Valid. So my dynasty team, on two different teams, I have Wan'Dale Robinson. As a matter of fact, I just traded Khalil Shakir for Wan'Dale Robinson, and people were like, whoa, that, you gave them somebody good. And I said, but I've always been a Wan'Dale fan. Even when he injured himself, I said, this boy's going to bounce back and do big things. And doesn't Wan'Dale already put up 14 points in the first quarter? I'm also a Jackson Dart fan. I like the moxie this kid has. He's got swagger. I like the cut of his jib. Jackson Dart A-OK in my book. I do have him on the same team that I have Wan'Dale Robinson, so those two, with his scramble tutties, I'm feeling good. Sorry, I know it's not what you want to hear, Bourbon, because they're against the Phillies, but I like the kid's moxie. Big hedonistic Jaguar tryhard. Wow, that is a good clip link name. Yeah. So y'all don't see the clip name on right here. You see the other one. I see a different one that if it was on your screen, it would be where my finger is now, which obviously you can't see because you can't see past my elbow. It says clip/big hedonistic Jaguar tryhard dash, and then this ZMJA blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can see it in Twitch chat? Good. All right, it just doesn't show up here. Yeah. I don't know if you know this. I put it There Will Be Blood up. It is very good. It has this. It's real. It's from the 80s. It comes with a certificate. But here's something that not all of the ones that we have. This one comes with the original art too. What? Yes, this is a twofer. Yeah. The background is a print. Don't get excited about the background. Get excited about the original cell and the original art. So that's in there. What else is in there? This is in there. 11 by 14 signed and inscribed. Guy Gilchrist Muppet Vision 3D. That's in there. What else is in there? These hit really well in LA Comic-Con, so we're going to give it the old college try again. What else is in there? A Tatiana page. Tatiana page is in there. What else is in there? It's a talking bobblehead of Tommy Wiseau. Now listen, before you get excited, he did sign it. But if you don't know, Tommy Wiseau wears gloves everywhere. Every signature we got is smudged because he touches them for some reason. As if he's testing to see if it's wet, and yes, it's wet. But don't worry. While this autograph is smudged, I'm going to throw in the belt, too, that is not smudged. So you are going to get a talking Tommy Wiseau bobblehead. And you also get a signed belt. And if that was not enough, this is all one. You're also going to get a mug. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. This is the Tommy Wiseau prize pack. If this doesn't make you want to get in, I don't know what does. They said I Never Saw the Room was the worst movie ever made. Oh, hello, Mrs. the Breaker. So these three items are actually just one spot. There's another spot. There's the third spot, these two together. There's the fourth spot. What does the bobblehead say? I don't know. I don't think it has batteries in it. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Love is blind. I did not. Oh, hi, Denny. I'm fed up with this world. That is what it says. I'm pretty sure batteries are not included. What up, Carlos? So listen, I'm going to give you a hint. I only have 2 of these. One of them is going away right now. I only have 2 of, actually I only have 1 of these. I have, there's 2 different mugs. This is the only one we have. That's going now. This is the only belt. This is the only Tommy Wiseau belt. Listen, I don't want you to think that he just signed a random belt. This is official Tommy Wiseau wear. This is official. This ain't a fake. This is the real deal Holyfield. So, there you go, $74.99 per spot. Everybody wins. Muppets. That's now $99.99. What? Yes. That is $99.99 now. Kate. Kate is $114.99. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm trying to get you awesome stuff. So there you go. If you're not a Room fan, that's fine. Then the Tommy Wiseau stuff isn't for you. Go for the Smurf. That's an awesome sell. But yeah, there I am. That's what I got. Lovin'. It's what I got. I see you in there. There we go. I'm sorry in advance. I have my head down working on something, so if you need me, DC, let me know. All right, we'll do. Will do. Also, for those who are sadists, this is for my sadists. If you want to see me take a shot of the scorpion poison, if we sell out either Kate or the There Will Be Blood, I will take a shot of the scorpion poison. Because some people just like to see the world burn. What up, my lord? Me lord, I hope you saw all of that, because boy, oh boy, that was 5 full minutes of awesome. Other than that, I'm not going to lie, I do have the, I have about this big on the screen, the Giants and Philly game. I want to see how Jackson and Wandale do. I don't have any Eagles on any of my teams. So, sorry. Listen, hey, I want the Eagles to win. Bourbon, you and my good friend Hector, huge Eagle fans. He named his son Jalen, as a matter of fact. I want the Eagles to win. Don't get me wrong. I just want Jackson Dart and Wandale Robinson to hook up for a few touchdowns. That's all I ask. You guys can win 48-46 as long as Jackson and Wandale do good. You can have it. Hey, I'm easy like a Sunday morning, man. I want the Eagles to win. Fly, Eagles, fly. Just, keep Jackson and Wandale upright and let them score a few times on their way to your victory. It's not much to ask. I mean, I'm letting you have what you want. I just want, I just want a little something for my troubles. Speaking of Jackson just taking off like, hey, I can run too. That's it. That's all I want. I don't ask for much. I don't even want to win the game. I just want 2 players to do well and everyone to stay healthy. Keeping it simple. Is it Scotch 30 yet? Is it Scotch 30? I just need to know. Let me know when it's Scotch 30. Sapporo says, yeah. Yeah, it's Scotch 30. Okay. Yeah, I got to drink Scotch 1 through 29 first. Oh, it smells like an alcoholic Werther's original. This happened off camera. This is a true story. I got Doug to drink a little of this because I was like, hey man, it tastes like Werther's. It's very butterscotchy. And he goes, no way. I was like, try a little. He took a little. It was like half of a finger's amount. And he's like, that is butterscotch. Scotch 30 somewhere. So yes, I've actually seen you have the whole month to celebrate Scotchtoberfest. Right? Delicious. So Kat is going to be out of the bag. We have a Kayla Classy project coming. We're all good friends here. We have very supportive. I appreciate you, lady, as I do everyone else too. Kayla Classy has a project coming out. It's awesome. Y'all are going to be excited. I believe it is a 125 project, but if you know anything about Kayla, her stuff is not regularly for sale. Kayla does a lot of her original stuff. She'll put it on her website, but she does it to make prints. She does it for her subscribers on Patreon. It's not easy to commission her. She prefers the subscription route. What up, Kate? So Something Pretty, aka Kayla Classy. She did an amazing run. Listen, folks, it is really good. That's going to be coming in the near future. I am discounting everything so that we have space to move her stuff in. We're talking maybe 2 weeks from now that will be available. But yeah, lady, it's very well done. She did a book. I believe the book is going to be a giveaway. I'm not sure. The book may just be for a different project, but I do know she did the inside of a book. Actually, I think that book might be for something different, now that I think about it. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Doug has been giving everybody a book to do, like, his library. You have a Something Pretty original dragon somewhere. She is fantastic. Yeah, we've been very good. She's even said, like, we handle a lot of her original artwork. Half of the stuff she keeps, because you see her doodling it in her pad, just stays in her pad, and she makes prints and stickers out of them. So we're very fortunate that she likes us enough to allow us to commission 10 to 12 pieces at a time. I can't tell you the theme of it, but it is a themed break that she did. I think you're all going to like it. I think every piece is spectacular. So get ready for that one. Daniel Gonzalez ran out of sketch cards, so his project is delayed a little bit, but it's worth waiting for because it's Daniel Gonzalez and he's amazing. We have reached out to Sketch School. He's actually in Europe right now doing murals. I think he's in France currently doing a mural. If you haven't seen the mural, it's freaking gorgeous. He has come so far from where we found him in New York Comic Con. And I don't mean that as a slight to him. I mean, he was great before. He's atmospheric now. Yeah, we've got some things moving. Tomorrow we have our meeting in the morning. We're going to be reaching out to start the next round of projects. pretty exciting time. And once we move into the office, we're going to have a lot more. The office is actually, so my space here, including my personal storage, is about 12 to 1,300 square feet. The new office is 2,600 square feet. So I'm going to have a lot of room. And DCD Collects is going to have a lot of room. We are going to be capable of doing some pretty awesome things. You want to come and help set up the stream area? I don't know, Katie. I mean, it doesn't have a view. It's in Thousand Oaks. It's not like, it's not like you can take a picture over a cliff. There's going to be 2 streaming areas, I believe. I want to make a background. We'll think about it. He's tasked me to do that, which I've already started taking measurements on. The background, honestly, is going to be pretty similar to what we have now, only because we need to display art and we need to show that sort of thing. Oi, oi, oi! Yeah, there you go. Take a picture of the current view, blow it up, and cover the office window. So my streaming studio will not have a window. That is actually by design. My office will have a window, but the streaming space will not have a window. And instead of these fluorescent lights, it is LED lights. So it'll be a bit truer color from the ceiling too. I can show you dimensions. Now again, we haven't bought this yet, but this is the one we chose. Is this for your long-awaited DC? No, this is DCD Collects is moving to a new and bigger space. Oh, I don't have autofocus on. That's why. All right, so this will be the streaming space. This will be the dedicated podcast lounge. Let me use a little bit better of a pointer. Nope, that's not better of a pointer. There we go. So entryway. What up, Pat? How you doing? Streaming space, podcast space, DC's office, Jimmy's lounge area, Doug's office, Doug's second conference room office, storage, kitchen, and printer / shipping space. And then all of this is open for activities. Tons of room to have activities. We'll have a little table here for eating. Yeah. So these spaces, while smaller, are going to be dedicated for streaming. Now, this is all subject to change, but that's kind of what we have going right now. Where's the toilet? It's across the hall. There is no in-office. I don't have an office bathroom here, and this is a, $1 million location. The toilets are 2 doors down. It's actually a shorter walk to the bathroom. And not only that, we are directly across the street, across the hall. The elevator opens into our door. So easy access. Easy access. The hottest new nightclub in LA, LL Cool Jimmy C's Lounge. It's true. Go out the window via you just go out the window a la Blackadder. For those who don't know, this is freaking hilarious. Paul, I was talking about Blackadder today. We were having a Rowan Atkinson conversation, and I said I actually knew him from Blackadder before I knew him from Mr. Bean. I guess he has a new movie out, Man vs. Baby. But yeah, it's exciting. This is fun. This is gonna be fun. It is. It's gonna be fun. Yes, he does. For those who don't know, Paul Maitland, very good friends with Rowan Atkinson. Rowan used to let him borrow the McLaren F1 all the time. Listen, there are 31 of you here. How about we do a giveaway? Who's down for a giveaway?
That belongs in a museum. So do you.
Let's do a pina. Let's do a pina. Jeff Pina giveaway. Original art. Wild. I was livid. Hit this button. Giveaway. Giveaway item. Jeff Pina. Original art. All right, we will. Lurkers, wake up! Yeah, let's do that then. You're right. All right, there it is. Exclamation point lurker for your giveaway. Scuba! Prue's like, wake up! Get it. Kate's in, Malord is in, Scoob's in, Pat's in, Don's in, Blind Cat's in, Prue's in, Carlos is in, Lady is in. Come get it. Minute 20 left. Get it. Your choice, Jeff Pina original art. Just for funsies, because I can.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
They do. That's it? 9 of you? 9 of the 31 are the only ones that want free stuff? Only 9? Shocking. It's less than 33% of you. Don's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. He and Kate just want freebies. I'm down. I love giving stuff away. It's kind of why I discounted everything. I love you, Scoobs. Is my ringer off? My ringer is off. That's why I didn't hear any messages. Most people, to be fair, 30% chatters to views is really good. Most people only get 10%. Well, I like to outperform. That's my goal. Is to be a little bit above. I don't want to be like. I don't want to be the goat. I don't want to be the best. I just want to be. Kate, you're a wiener. Look at you. Recovering from oral surgery. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Kate. You have to choose now. Hellboy, Angel, Hawkeye, Sandman, Mysterio, Galactus, Black Panther, Iceman, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man and Symbiote, Black Suit Spider-Man, Thanos. Who's it gonna be, homie? Who's it gonna be? Black Suit Spidey. Done and done. Excuse me. Boop. It was either that or Hellboy. Yeah, I also like the Doctor Strange he did. It's actually a pretty good Doctor Strange. All right, There Will Be Blood. Do we need to recap what's available in There Will Be Blood? Or do we all know? Also, only 3 of the Lee Cozies left. That includes the tins. $99 now. That is $25 off. $115. That's $10 off. Website breaks. Is the cat not? The cat's open. I'm looking at the cat. Listen, I have everything on. I'm looking at the cat. The cat is listing everybody's stuff. I'm reading. I'll send you a picture. What's your name again? My fingers are fat. Says all enabled. It says connected. Do you want me to disconnect and reconnect? Did you try to turn it off and then back on again? Did you check to see if it was plugged in? Excuse me. I immediately go to South Park with that one. It is very important you answer this question. Did I give you satisfactory service for your call? Oh, hell, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway, 'cause I'm a bad person. Yep, reconnected and nothing. Even generated a new key. Oh, look. It works now. Yeah, see? Dodgers won. Oh, Bourbon, I'm sorry, buddy. Man, that's not good news for Bourbon. That's right, Bourbon. The Eagles will win, buddy. Gogurt is going to be the MVP. Good old Dallas Gogurt. All right, let me close that. Let me open that. Woo! Apparently, Kate says, apparently I'm just an idiot and not using the right commands. Your words, not mine. Great news for Trevor, though. Yeah, that's true. And Crystal and Juan. Can we all just agree that it's awesome that the Yankees lost? I think that's a fairly universal acknowledgement. Yeah, Mrs. The Breaker's like, nope. So Mrs. The Breaker's uncle, Tio Pedro. Tio Pedro is such a diehard Yankees fan that he has a Yankees shrine in his closet. And one of the centerpieces of his Yankee shrine is a signed Aaron Judge May the 4th bobblehead that I got him. And Tio Pedro is one of the freaking nicest guys on the planet. I love Tio. He's so awesome. One of and listen, I like most of Melissa's family, just like she likes most of mine. Nobody has a perfect family. Mine is less than average, as a matter of fact. But of her family members, I'll say it on camera, he's one of my favorites. I love him dearly because he is nothing but the nicest, most generous person you will ever meet. So when the Yankees lose, as much as I don't like the Yankees, I feel a tinge of pain because I know Tio Pedro is feeling awful, and I hate for that man to feel awful. This is a true story. Shrine in his closet, like Helga has Arnold in her closet, right? Like Jobu in it's like it is actually because Jobu's a bobblehead. It's like Jobu in Major League. He's got the the Aaron Judge sign right there. Abuelo didn't mind messing with his emotions. So yeah, Abuelo, God rest his soul. Abuelo was a Tampa Bay Rays fan. And whenever the Yankees played the Rays, and Tio Pedro, he worked for United Air, or American Airlines, so he missed a lot of the games. When he didn't want to know the score, he would purposefully not go near a television or his phone during his shift so that he could come home and watch the game. He taped every Yankees game. He would come home to watch it, and Abuelo, as soon as Tio Pedro would get home, Abuelo would look at him and go, and he's like, no, and he would just go off. Tio Pedro would be like, no, because he knew it lost. When Abuelo was laughing, he knew that the Yankees lost to Tampa. Is true. Is a fact. Oh, Crystal, we were just talking about you. We know. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I know I said it in my head. Crystal and Juan and the baby will be here soon because they just won. Um, I knew. But yeah, it is a baseball. Do you like Yankees? Do you like baseball? Yeah, I love it. We need to get Mel. We need to get Tio and TT to come out here for a weekend. Tell her to leave the grandkids and actually enjoy coming out to California. No, believe it or not, Crystal, even with the new price, the new prices, and the new There Will Be Blood. No, nobody's interested. Everyone is like DC, while 20% off is great. No. They keep going to Puerto Rico instead. Well. I mean, it's their home. They just go to Puerto Rico because they're very good friends with Bad Bunny, and you know they just like hanging out with Bad Bunny. Has the Kodos been pulled? No, it hasn't. Now, Crystal, I will tell you, the Katie Gone Bad is $10 off. That's down to $115. So when I said 20%, the 20% was actually Muppets. Muppets is down to $99.99. Kate's is down to $114.99. It's Scotch 30. 4 left for Katie. Use Scotch like mouthwash. I love it. Hey Mel, your Prime order has been delivered. So hopefully it's at the door and you don't have to walk downstairs. Can we do a $69 Katie After Dark? Well, Kate, of all the things that you have seen of this company, you of all people should know I have no say in how much anything is unless I'm discounting things, in which case I am stumping to save all of you money. I do not set prices. Doug sets prices. My job is to slash them every chance I get. Kate will tell you. I'm the one in the meetings that's like, we need to put this on sale. We need to liquidate this. I am always the one that's like, we got to change this. We got to 2 girls, 1 break. That would be you and Kayla. That would be you and Kayla. That has I may or may not have named that break. What's going on, Artifacts? How are you doing? What's going on? Nothing. I was just showing off some of the things that is in our White Elephant coming up. An original Tatiana Wood color key watercolor page from the 1970s. Yeah, no big deal. I just found this, original Brainy Smurf with the original art on the back and the certificate of authenticity. That's pretty dang cool. This, no, Mrs. the Breaker, this one's not yours. This is one that we got separately. This is a Guy Gilchrist sign and inscribed Muppet Vision 3D 11x14 print. And then we got some Tommy Wiseau stuff. Tommy signed belt. You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa mug. And who doesn't want the Room Talking Johnny bobblehead? All 3 of those items are, by the way, going to the same person. and then somebody else will take home 2 of these. Yeah, it's another fairly stacked one. Oh, hi, doggy. Love is love. Yep, it's fun. Nice to have some authentic stuff. Yeah, listen, hey, you will not find unauthentic stuff here, because if I did not personally get the person to sign it, I am going through somebody that I know is at the con with me. So I eyewitness everything we have, and if it's not witnessed by me, it is witnessed by somebody in this company or procured directly from the source. We do not fuss around with questionable stuff. I actually I had Tommy sign this belt. He wasn't even signing them. Everyone were buying belts and nobody was having him sign it. I'm like, it's a Tommy Wiseau belt. Have Tommy sign it. And for those who may be like, there's no way you were hanging out with Tommy Wiseau. Oh, really? I wasn't? I'm pretty sure the bobblehead is right there in my hands. Yeah, I wasn't the only one. How about Mrs. the Breaker also hanging out with Tommy and me? Sign your shirt, but I want to wear it and can't be washed. Well, I had him sign a pair of underwear. It's true. I do. I have Tommy Wiseau undies. You know, all this talking about Tommy Wiseau has gotten me warm. I got to go turn the AC down. There we go. Simon Bisley comics or prints? No, I have not seen a single one in person ever. Yeah, Batman Who Laughs, and yours is very good too. There's a lot of people who try to do the Batman Who Laughs, and it's disproportionate. Yours is accurately proportioned. I'm trying to see if Simon's going to be at any of the places I'm going to be at this upcoming month. All right, official Instagram. He is at Rose City Comic Con. He's in Athens. If he is at WonderCon this year, I can get a hold of him. He was at San Diego, so was I. Yeah, so he does the West Coast. I can, if since he went to San Diego Comic-Con, there's a good chance he's going to go to WonderCon because they're produced by the same people. If he is at WonderCon, I can get anything from him. I mean, I don't want to say I know people, but I know people. And we set up shop at WonderCon. The Killing Joke movie, is that animated or is that the motion? The only Killing Joke I've seen is the animated Killing Joke. Yeah, it's the one that I saw was animated. Yes. I don't know, I haven't seen them make a live action one. I do know there's the animated one. Yeah, it was very accurate to the comic book. They did a couple of shot by shot. One of the arguably one of the most important graphic novels in the Batman universe, in the DC universe, I will venture, outside of Kingdom Come being a flippin' masterpiece. But the graphic novel, the Killing Joke, massive book. They did a lot of shot by shot scene matchups. It was pretty accurate. They did pull back a little bit on the implied essay on Batgirl, aka Oracle, aka the Commissioner's daughter. They did pull back a little bit. They did pull back on some of the sexual inferences of Batman and Batgirl. Otherwise, oh no, it's not a motion comic. This is a live. It's a live animated. Yeah, this is a live animation. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up right now just to make sure we're talking about the same one. Killing Joke animated movie. Kevin Conroy as Bruce Wayne, Mark Hamill as the Joker, Tara Strong as Barbara Gordon. Tara, one of the nicest people you will ever meet if you get the opportunity to meet her. Very nice person. It's got mixed reviews because they did add backstory to the section of the story. That is the only. There is a little. It's not just cover to cover. They did some preface in there, and that's where the Batman Batgirl relationship thing gets fuzzy. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. One bad day. What up, T-Bone? Hey, man, how about them Dodgers? He's like, that was good. 2 Marvel comic features as motion comics in the movies category, not indicating it's a motion comic, and I paid rented thinking it was animated. That sucks. I'm sorry. Those extra innings, is that what you're talking about, T-Bone? Them extra innings? Bourbon came in here less than thrilled, leading into some extras. Got it done. That's all you can ask for, right? All right. It was Scotch 30. It's been almost an hour. I think it should be beer 30 now. Slancha. You should ask Blind how thrilled he was with the Kings game last night. I'm assuming the Kings lost. They didn't. Oh, so she did not mean thrilled ironically. She meant thrilled literally. What's left in the Katie bundle? Well, let me show you. Burp. Why, here's one. The Joker. And the haha glows in the dark. The Batman who laughs. That is also left. Hella. She is also one that remains. Kodos. He remains. And the giveaways are a Hades original sketch cover. Somebody else will get a nice mall. And somebody else will walk away with these two canvases. I don't know what that is. It's scary. So here's what a break is. We do the art. We have a fun way of delivering original art into people's hands. It's one price. All of them get put into an envelope like this. I don't know what's inside because they are sealed and then given to me. They are numbered in the corner. I random those number live for everybody to see that I have no idea what I'm giving out. And then everybody gets, that buys gets assigned a number. I will show you right here. Boop. So right there. Next up is number 10. Then 12, then 11, then 1. Those 4 pieces of art are in those 4 envelopes. And then you'll notice over here, these are giveaways. Once we sell those last 4, I am going to take everybody's name, I am going to random them, and then at the end, I will give away these items to those people then at their top of the list that were randomed. So, each one of these represents a 25% chance at hella. Now, if you bought one and did not get what you want, we also have a private Discord that you can be part of. Everybody who's ever made a purchase with us gets an invite to our private Discord. That Discord has a trading section. So let's say you got the Batman Who Laughs, and the next person got hella. If that person wants the Batman Who Laughs, you can trade them, and as long as I have them in studio, I will mail them for you to guarantee you get the right item. It is a very easy and fun way to get art, and it builds community of like-minded collectors to have one safe place to be themselves. Take it out so I can buy it. A lot of people, trust me, a lot of this stuff we can sell individually, but where's the fun in that? It's not about like just making money hand over fist. Don't get me wrong, we would love to make money hand over fist. But there's little fun in making money hand over fist when you can make a decent amount of money and still have fun doing it. True story. If we did it that way, how could we make fun of Dangle? That's right, you couldn't dangle somebody without that happening. And if you don't know about Dangle, let me show you. Oh, you just got dangled. It's a thing. It's named after our dear friend Derek, who people just steal stuff from him when we play our White Elephant game. Our White Elephant is called There Will Be Blood. That's what all of this stuff is for. There Will Be Blood is White Elephant, so you're actually stealing from other people. It is fun, it is chaotic, and it is usually the least expensive thing that we have. He does it to himself, too. He really does. He does dangle himself. It is hilarious. He overthinks the pick sometimes. He's like, well, people are going to steal from me, so I'm going to pick what I don't want. That way they steal from me what I don't want, and then I'll end up with what I want. And then nobody steals from him, and he ends up with something he doesn't want. It's kind of funny, in a love way. Do you think you can fool me with your song and dance? I am the third revelation. There will be hugs one time because he took something first thinking somebody would steal it, and nobody stole anything. The whole thing was green. It was crazy. It was crazy. Nobody stole at all. Everyone, well, in defense, that one was pretty stacked. That one was way underpriced. That is true. That is also true. There's lots of trades going on. Listen, it's your show. I'm just the host. So if people want to do things like split things, or I do whatever you want, pretty much. I have fun. Sapporos. Do you know what they have on at Five Below? He's our Richard Dawson. No, but they do have Prism packs at Five Below. They actually have sports cards at Five Below now. They're behind the register. Combos are not available in most places anymore. I'm pretty sure they are going out of business. So anytime I can grab one of those nostalgic snacks, I do. It is 500 milligrams of sodium per combo. And I have bad blood pressure. But no, seriously, it's horrific. It's like 310 milligrams. Yeah, 310. Dying. Oh, so worth it, especially when gaming. Stuff we love: sugar, fat, and caffeine. Don't forget booze. Oh, wow, I turned the thing off. Wait, where is that? I need this. There it is. I'm all better. Thank you. She turned me into a newt. I got better. Boop, 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 boop. It's gotta be red. There we go. Anyone want to buy some?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
How much, Kate? I asked this the other day. If and when AI and automation replaces some percentage of jobs, will that increase the prices of comics and merch? No. So listen, the price is never going to go down. This is America in a nutshell. Oh, I can have a machine do exactly what a human can do? Oh, and it's cheaper than having a human do it? Cool. Same price. I'm buying another yacht. And scene. Prices are never going to go down. It's never going to happen. Ever. Ever. Even though you know that it is less expensive for a company to make something, and they know you know that they have made it less expensive, they're going to charge you the same amount. They don't care about you. That is the reality. Corporate America, corporate world, doesn't care about you. Truth. What up, Money Mitch? It's a biased answer. It won't sell. Yeah, it's not. Prices will never go down. Unless, like, the value of the dollar doubles, then it'll proportionately go down, but that's about it. Thanks for the energy earlier, DC. I watched that's okay. You can take the energy. It's yours. What is? Do they like electricity? Do they mind standing on a rubber pad and fiddling with direct current? So I worked at Buffalo Pumps, and we have a lube oil room, which is the floor is like 10 feet deep, with lube oil, and lube oil is for machinery, and most of those pumps are direct current, and I'm standing on a metal grate, above a deep pool of oil. Now, mind you, if you fall in, you will not float. You actually sink in oil because it is lighter, it is less dense than water. So it is very difficult to swim in oil, BT dub. You drown. And then on top of that, it's about 115-degree oil, because it has to be warmed to the right viscosity to go through the pump, for the machinery that we're testing. So we would undo the breaker, or the generator, depending on what kind of DC we were using. And I had to wire them surrounded by metal. And I was like, shouldn't I be standing on the thing? They're like, no, just don't flip the breaker. Okay. Good old static electricity. No, not Diddy Party oil. Like, actual, like, useful, not illegal oil. Static electricity fight game? I don't know what it is. Sounds like a specialty spa option. Finger in the belt loop. Yeah. It was crazy. That job was a lot of fun. Don't let me sound like it wasn't. I did like the job. I just didn't like the spiders. It's where you rub your socks on the carpet, then shock people with your finger. That is where two people in their socks move around on the carpet and try to shock each other. Whoever gets shocked loses. See, Kate knows. Boy, we just played Bloody Knuckles in school. I guess we're just built different. We just played Pencil Pop. Stand in a milk crate? Isolate you from completing the circuit? Yeah. Yeah, they didn't care. Quadas. We played A-Hole. That was our card game of choice. A-Hole. And we also played King's Court. Those were the two high school games we played drinking. Kate says, my sister and I would punch each other until someone gave up. Oh, yeah, that's called a fist fight. I'm just throwing that out there. Seporos, I don't know that one. I used to walk to my door, walking on the carpet floor to my apartment every time, shock through the keyhole. Hey, good fights take turns, Kate. I've been in a few really good hockey fights that were back and forth. Don knows. Yay, defense. Of course, this was a, non-serious league, and if you fought, you got expelled and suspended, but we would just wait till the last game of the season. We're not making the tourney? All right, I don't like him. I'm going to go fight him. It's completely everything I just said was true. So I see New York scored and has 27. Does anybody know who scored that last tutty? I missed it. I was too busy paying attention to you beautiful people, whom I love so much more than football. But since you already have my attention, just curious to know. If you had to do a gunfight and the count was on 3 and you shoot on 2, is that fair? I can actually answer that for you. The traditional rules of a challenged duel. If you violate that rule of the duel, the person's second would kill you. So in a duel, don't ask me how I know this. I was in the military. I just know stupid stuff. You choose a second. The second is supposed to take your place if you don't show. And if there's any misconduct during the duel, the second would do it. So the second would also typically have a derringer of their own that was not part of the duel. And if you violated the terms of the duel, you would be shot by the second. Or, depending on what year it was, you would be tried for murder because you did it in an improper duel. So and this is not, I'm not just quoting Hamilton. I've actually looked this up. There's usually 5 people at every duel. There are the 2 duelists that came to an agreement. Each of them has their second. And then the person who facilitates it is typically a doctor or somebody in a medical profession that can give aid to whoever is wounded. Because most duels did not end in death. Most duels ended in a wounding or in people firing into the ground. Just to challenge somebody to a duel, accept and show up, was considered standing behind your word. Now, they hint at this in Hamilton, but they never shot into the air. They would shoot into the ground. The second was to make sure that your man was not cheated. What's going on, Rebel Art Design? How you doing, fam? Don't forget the 6th person who yells out, "Come on, Ref, you blind? He's totally deflating the bullets." That's a New England joke. I can get behind that. What else do we have that we can do today? All right, here we go. I got one for you. Let's go with Rebel Art. We will use you, you ultimately talented individual, you. Buster's, no, yeah, that's frowned upon. The Ahsoka pin ships next week. Ooh, thank you. Actually, Crystal, Doug does. Reach out to Doug. I believe he has access to FIFA World Cup tickets. Listen, I don't know that he will sell them at face value, though, unfortunately. You can understand. You have to make a little something off of that. Shoot, I'd probably charge my own family members. Rebel Art. Pick a number between 1 and 2. If you pick it right, we will do another giveaway today. I'm going to put the number behind my head. Pick a number between 1 and 2. If you get this right, we will do a giveaway. Everybody can thank Rebel Art. Second is the best. 2 is the answer. Everybody thank Rebel Art. We are going to do another giveaway. As a matter of fact, boom! Exclamation point, Rebel Art. That is how you get in. Fat guy in a little coat. That's right. Kate got denied. Kate got denied. Ha ha. Yeah. No art for you. Ooh. Pick 2 winners and I'll send second place a Star Wars package. Oh, Nelly. We can do that. Let me set up a random.org for everybody that is in. Let me, I will handwrite that one. What up, Craig? How you doing, fam? I can pick a second winner with a program, not after I've already started it. It's okay. I will do it through. It's not a big deal. I'll do it through. I have all the names. I got it. Who is the winner? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Money Mitch. Money Mitch. All right, Money Mitch, I'm going to delete you from the other giveaway because you're a winner. Make sure you claim it. Exclamation point claim, or else it'll redraw. And you don't want that to happen. All right, Money Mitch, give me 1 moment and I will let you pick your card. In the meantime, Scoobs, Prue, Lady, Don, Crystal, Milord, Carlos, BK, and Craig. 7 times whoever's on top is going to win the Rebel Art prize pack. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is Prue Ackerman. Congratulations. Woo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There it is, right? Today's a good day. Today is one of those patented good days. Yes, Prue, do I have permission to share your address with Rebel Art? Verbal is fine because this is recorded and saved. Bruce like, hey, I'll swap money, Mitch, since you're the winner. That's between all of y'all. Let's take a look at what is possible first. Focus. Whoop. Fair warning, younger fans, you may see some cleavage. Hellboy. Black Cat. Savage Land Rogue. Black Cat. Psylocke. Mystique. The Invisible Woman. Magic. Rogue. The White Queen. What is her real name? What is the White Queen's real name? Goodness gracious. Emma Frost. Thank you. Another Mystique. I do like this Mystique. There's something about it. It's well done. Spider-Man. Batman. And Doom. Let me pull up your page so that you can see the wonder that is Rebel Art. Listen, I am not a paid spokesman. First of all, I am a fan. I am a fan of Rebel Art. I met him at Comic-Con Revolution and was awestruck by his amazing pins. I owned this pin right here. He will confirm, I am not a paid spokesman. I pay him for his product because it is that good. Absolutely mind-blowing, and they sell out so fast. So it was funny, before I met him, I was commenting on how wonderful this girl had a lanyard and she was covered in pins. I was like, wow, those are really nice pins. She's like, oh, it's a guy named Rebel Art Design. He's actually here. They're limited numbers. Once they're done, He never makes them again. So they're super desirable, and you got to meet him places because he will just be like, I'm going to be at this con. I'm going to have these pins with me. And scene. So yes. Keychains, pins, stickers, you name it. These tags, by the way, I also have one. Awesome and sturdy. This one right here, listen, I hate to just pick one out. This one is super dope. We do have, Doug has one of these. The Beskar ingot. This was pretty cool. Mitch is like, I'm just excited to be here. Oh, thanks, Money Mitch. It's like, it's my best part of my day. Ditto, man, ditto. Listen, I will tell you 100%, Rebel Art is on the level. 100% you are going to get a quality product. I have one of these Bad Batch ones. Doug has the Beskar one. Doug also has one of these. It is legit. They are in some of them. I believe most of them are individually numbered. Ooh, look at that. Rebel Art Family, 20% off. Hey, folks. Hey, folks. If you were on the fence, get it. This one is freaking awesome, by the way. Calm Before the Storm. I mean, they're all awesome. I play favorites because I'm a nerd and I play favorites. These are the stickers. The stickers are high quality too. They are very nice stickers. Jimmy, I got a couple of stickers in my shipment and Jimmy confiscated them. They are weather resistant. Yep. All right. So, Money Mitch says, I will take the Rebel Art stuff if Prue wants the sketch card. All right, Prue. Prue, do you know what card you want? He's like, just send me both. Look at, oh man, there you go. Rebel Art with the big heart. Emma, okay. Let me get Emma out. There it is. Money Mitch, permission to share your address. Hey, absolutely. Thank you so much. I will definitely do that. I don't want to step on the art, so I'm just gonna... Good question. I think it's BCW. It is BCW. Will do, absolutely. I'll do Instagram, that's fine. I like the screw ones for art only because once you seal them, it's very difficult for them to come undone. Don't get me wrong, the one touches are convenient. When it comes to art, I do like it a little bit better in the screw top. This, go do this. All right. Sure do. Yeah, I like BCW. BCW is a pretty solid product. If there's any flaws in BCW, you can usually let them know and they'll replace it. BCW is a very big company. They've been doing it for a very long time. All right, give me 1 second. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send the addresses now because all of you know me. I will I will forget. It's just a fact of life. You take the good, you take the bad. You know the rest of the song. These ones are fun too. They discontinued those black frames, by the way. They discontinued them. You cannot get them direct from them anymore. You got to find back orders of them. All right. Your account, your address book. Sorry, folks. I know this is not what you want to watch right now, but again, you know, I will forget. I have to do it now or it's not going to work. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Boo doo boop 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 boop. Any opinion? Ultra Pro's fine too. I have nothing against Ultra Pro. I want to say Ultra Pro and BCW have been around about the same time. Let me get Chris's real quick. Almost done, I promise. One more line. All right, both of your addresses are sent. Money Mitch is easy. His name is Mitch. All right, good to go. Let me get addresses off the screen in case I accidentally hit the button. I wouldn't want to accidentally hit the button like this and expose anything. I know what I have to do tomorrow. Find more of the black frame ones. Yeah, the black frame ones were discontinued. They were on clearance on the site. We picked up like a dozen of each. That's where this giveaway comes from. This was the 9. I do not believe. Yeah, Amazon has them. Amazon has them, but if you go to the BCW site, they didn't. This is a BCW 9 slot. You can also hang this one on the wall. It's got a wall doohickey. And these ones, I'm not sure that they have. I mean, I think they're nice. Let me get this away. Put that in your spot before I forget it. All right. Now, if you enjoyed those giveaways, Make sure you thank Kate. If it wasn't for Kate, I would not have the ability to do those so smoothly. Getting tired. I gotta get that Lawrence Taylor approved inhaler. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The Breaker household is getting over the con crud from 2 weeks ago. And then on top of that, we were in San Diego last week. So we've had a lot of people interactions. So Jimmy and Mrs. the Breaker and I are battling a little bit of the crud. Yeah, the ick. So I have my inhaler. This is also not a paid sponsorship, but I like this one better than the Vicks inhaler. I know that sounds sacrilegious. These ones are stronger. So I really like these ones. I do not recommend citrus. I am sick in the head, so I enjoy it, but citrus is pretty widely considered, or tropical. Tropical is widely considered disgusting. But you know me, I'm a masochist, so I like things that are gross. So I huff this one. 100% natural, no chemical additives. Oh, so you're a sniffer, hey? I have sinus problems, so I do take a lot of Claritin and nasal inhalers. I huff the gross one. That's me. That's me. I do it. I take the one nobody wants, because then I know I can get more. I will eat things. People are like, how do you eat that? Well, I don't have to share. That's why I eat that. Don't get me wrong. I'm a giving person, but there's certain things I don't want to share. So if I choose to like the things that are less liked, I mean, come on. I'm one of the only Lando Calrissian fans on Earth where I own a lot of Landos. I think he's just a guy trying to make his way from the universe. I dig it. I relate to Lando. Lee is like, every time I draw Lando, I think of you because nobody else wants him. I'm like, that's why I like him. I get all the Landos. Listen, I can be like, hey, I will trade you this Mark Hamill for that Billy D. Williams, and people will be like, yeah, absolutely. Be like, ha, I got me a Billy D. Williams. I'm Hungry Band? Money Mitch, are you having a stroke? What's I'm Hungry Band? Do you smell toast? If you don't like Billy D. Williams, you can go yourself. If you like things you don't want to share, if you like things you don't want to share, you just need kitchen cabinets that no one else can reach. Oh, that is valid. Mrs. the Breaker is of fun-sized stature, so she cannot reach the top shelf of the kitchen, nor can Jimmy. That is where I keep my stuff. I'm hungry, and there is a lot. Okay. I was like, who's the Hungry Band? I'd go watch them. Is Terrence Stamp in any? We don't have any Terrence Stamp. We do have a lot of dead creators. We have, well, I don't know if any of it's available. Soon there will be some George Perez signed stuff. Y'all are lucky. My daughter and I hide food she keeps shared from my son. Yeah. Only I can reach the cabinet. I'm 6'4". Fat thumbs, tiny keyboard. I got it. Kate, you're not dead yet? No, you still have 4 left. You must live. Well, Kate does have an expiration date. She'll be the first to tell you. So pretty soon, no, not pretty soon, I'm kidding. Kate's gonna outlive me, watch. Watch, it's gonna happen. She's gonna outlive me. For those who don't know, I also have cancer. But mine's funny. Because sometimes you gotta laugh to prevent yourself from crying. You know, I don't produce art. I don't sign a lot of things. I've always wondered what people are going to do when I die. Like, how are people going to remember me and quote unquote memorialize me? Are people just going to watch my old videos and go, God, that guy was a fool. I miss him. Kate's like, I'm like milk. I've expired, but I keep smelling me to see if I'm still good. My GIFs, I will live forever in my GIFs. That's great. Oh, in 20 years, people will still be subscribed to DCD Collects just to get my GIFs. Be like unexposed 35mm Frims. Store yourself in the fridge. It won't go bad. Gonna drink bad tequila and watch the Bills games. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's it. I'm down with that. How about this? Drink bad tequila but great scotch. For those who for those who are new and don't know the tequila thing, I went to Mexico. And I got this. This is not tequila. This is this is actually moonshine. This is moonshine. This is not mezcal. This is not no, this is agave moonshine. This is not. My eyes are my eyes are watering just thinking about drinking this again. My lord's like, grape scotch. What kind of NFL fan am I? I like the Falcons and the Saints. Hey, listen, just because the Buffalo Bills are going to blow you out on Monday Night Football does not make you a bad team. The Falcons have a ton of really good talent. They just need to find a way to put it all together. They have one of the best running backs in the league. They got a dang fine quarterback. Their tight end Pitts is phenomenal. Drake London is absolutely great. The defense needs to find their identity. The Atlanta Falcons are not a bad team. Do not feel bad for being a Dirty Bird fan. Just saying. Saints, listen, you had your run when you had Breeze. You can't win every year. The Breeze years were great. I was actually in New Orleans at the Mardi Gras that the Saints won the championship, and I got to see them on their float with the Lombardi Trophy. Now, I tell you that story because people have told me I was there. I don't remember any of it. I do not have a firsthand recollection of being at the Mardi Gras that the Saints won the championship. But there's pictures, and I was told I had a really great time. But it is erased from my memory. So, I'm just saying. Use Frosted Flakes for the mash? Ooh, that sounds like a good one. That's the guy who beat me in a... Hold on, I missed something here. We redeemed you with good. It's true, Crystal. No, Crystal's got the good tequila. I want to be buried as a peach tree so blind never has to. Oh. Kate, you almost got me to read that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Falcons or the Saints. Listen, artifacts. No shame in that game. Listen, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Since the merger, we have not won anything. As a matter of fact, we notoriously lost 4 in a row. I don't know what it's like to have a championship because I'm also a Sabres fan. Yeah, it's a very deep, dark place, and you wonder why I drink. Actually, you probably don't wonder why I drink. Kate's like, ha ha ha, almost got him. I am a masochist, yeah. Well, I was born into it. Like the Catholic Church, I was born into it. Need a mini bar in the new office. I'll have one. Oh, listen, Kate, I'll have my own office. I will have the streaming room and I will have an office. You can bet your bottom dollar I will have a liquor cabinet in my office. Without a lock. I can tell you my 9-year-old is not interested in drinking. Do you know what a reverse exorcism is? No, but I bet you'll tell me. I've been sleeping on my left side lately, and now this shoulder hurts. Oh, Kate, you know I can't say that out loud. But watching the Sabres play and eating barbecue at Dinosaur Barbecue is phenomenal. For those who get an opportunity to go to New York, you need to go to Dinosaur Barbecue. It is so good. Bases are loaded with the Cubbies. This one right here? Oh, yeah, we have a, Money Mitch is actually in that one. We have a, There Will Be Blood, our white elephant, that has 5 signed football helmets in it. 4 of them are from Schwartz Sports. Excuse me, and the 5th one is this one right here from, it's the carbonated beverages, from TriStar. Oh, Nick Tahoe's, are you talking about a garbage plate? Listen, Money Mitch, I was eating garbage plates, since 2002? For those who don't know, there is a famous place in Rochester, New York called Nick Tahoe's. Nick Tahoe's is famous for a concoction called the garbage plate. If you've ever been to a family picnic, you've seen a garbage plate. Go at the end of the picnic and look in the garbage. You will see a pile of hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, French fries, and chips. Put all of that into one container, specifically styrofoam, and you've got yourself a garbage plate from Nick Tahoe's. If you are hammered, you take a taxi or an Uber, or in my case, you have one of the brothers trying to rush the fraternity drive to Rochester from Buffalo to get the garbage plates, because nothing cures a hangover like a garbage plate. It's a true story. Yeah, I was a hot dog garbage plate person, not so much a burger one. It's the hots that ruin my evening. The hots got you melted from the inside out? Oy vey. Hello, me lord. Can't get a hangover if you're never sober. Just saying. It was old Blue Eyes himself that had one of the greatest quotes in drinking history. He says, the quote is, "I feel bad for people who don't drink. When they wake up in the morning, that's the best they're going to feel all day." Think about that. You miss class the next day. Is a lateral pass under 180 degrees or not too close to the forefoot? So anything that is behind the shoulder of the quarterback is considered a backward pass or a lateral. Regardless, he throws it overhand or underhand. If it is behind his, I can't remember if it's hips or his shoulders. It's one of the two. I believe it's the shoulder. I saw a lateral pass where the receiver was 2 steps ahead, but it wasn't called. If you are behind the line, it's okay. If you are ahead of the line, it is not good. Yeah, that's no bueno. It's got to be behind. I used to coach football a very, very long time ago. I would coach 13 through 15, that age group. It was town league varsity. If it's from the QB, it could be a screen. True. All depends on the line of scrimmage. If you're behind the line of scrimmage, you can throw it in any direction. If you're ahead of the line of scrimmage, it has to be behind. Excuse me. Boy, golly gee, I do not feel good for Bourbon right now. Is Bourbon still here? All right, I love you, Don. Be safe. Bourbon is not here. My goodness, poor Bourbon is losing all of his games today. It does not look good. And the Eagles just fumbled too. Yeah, geez, Bourbon, if you watch this VOD, I'm sorry, buddy. That is tough. I wanted Philly to win. I just wanted Wandale and Jackson Dart to have a good game for my Dynasty League. So, Bourbon, I love you, man. Be safe. That's rough. That's a bad day to be a Philly fan. All right. It's 8 o'clock Pacific. It is 11 o'clock Eastern. We can go a little bit longer, but we are going to have to call it soon. I have a 40-minute drive, and I am switching to water because, hey, if you're going to drink responsibly. The con crud is, I've been talking for 2 hours straight. So the con crud is going, hey, you don't have an unlimited supply of voice. What magazine is better for content? Comic Scene or Wizard? Or are they the same? So I am going to be God honest true to you. I don't read any magazines about any of the stuff. And here's the reason. So I have gone to most Southern California cons over the last 4 years. That's WonderCon, San Diego Con, LA Comic Con, and Comic Con Revolution, which is in Ontario, California. And through going to all of those, before the con opens and after the con closes, we this is going to sound elitist, but we hang out with the artists and the creators. So I always find out what's going on directly from like Dave Barron or Todd McFarlane. Now, granted, we only once got a tip from Todd, but Dave Barron tells me about the projects he's working on. EM Gist shows me previews of stuff he's working on. I've got a really good relationship with a lot of creators and artists and writers out there. So again, for lack of sounding elitist, I'm in the industry. I don't read. I talk to the guys. Depends on this. Yeah, I know, Money Mitch. I know it's a tough place for you, bud. You and Thomas. It sucks. I actually, every time I argue about what's going on politically, I bring you up as an example. I hope you don't mind. Saying that, this affects people I know, and that's why I grandstand for an end to the BS. Got into an argument with your leadership today? Yeah. And the fact that they're threatening not to do back pay, I don't want to get into the political grounds, but the idea of not giving back pay to federal employees whom they expect to still work is dastardly. That is where I'm going to end the political talk. This is not my political channel. If you want my political channel, you got to wait for me to be live on my other channel. Which, by the way, I will have space for in the new place. We can talk later. Yeah. But I digress. I don't want to talk politics. Where was I going? Any YouTube comic guys that you recommend, or is it all preference? One of my favorite webisode style comic creators was Dr. Ninja. Are you familiar with Dr. Ninja? I don't even know if he still exists. Let me see if his site still exists. Nope, that's... Alright. Apparently somebody stole that name. That's not what I want. I want this. Oh, Dr. McNinja. Excuse me. Dr. McNinja. I forgot that he was Irish. Does Dr. McNinja still have his site? He does not. Oh, that sucks. It was so good. So Dr. McNinja was one of the best webzines on the planet. It was so freaking funny. It looks like the only way you can find it now is on the Wayback Machine. Is this it? Hold on, let me see. Can I find an archived version? You have to pay for it now. Bastardo. I don't think you guys can access it other than paying for the actual hard copy now. Yeah, it's gone. Never mind. That was the only one I knew. Freedom! Dr. McNinja was the best. I was working for the Gecko when I found Dr. McNinja, and every single day that there was a new page, I would shirk my duty at work to read the adventures of Dr. McNinja. Comic tropes? Yep. Yeah. If you wanted to talk about the fiscal... If you want to talk about comic books, their place in history, and fiscally speak about comic books, there is a gentleman called Swagglehorse. His real name is Mickey Finnegan. Mick is one of the nicest guys. If you get an opportunity to meet him, and if you get an opportunity to work with him, he's one of the nicest people on the planet. Very straightforward individual. Swagglehorse is fantastic if you want to watch somebody really dive into comics, especially older vintage comics, and some of the pulp ones too. Let me get you the spelling on that. I don't want to get it wrong. Swagglehorse. Boop. All right, here's the link. He's great. Swagglehorse is awesome. I sub to him. He's really one of the only people, like I run into him at cons. He's one of the people that I will chat with when I see him. I get notified every time he has a new video. If it's something I'm interested in, I'll watch it beginning to end. But Swagglehorse is very good. He doesn't necessarily toe the line of comics. He's very blunt about what is good, what is bad, what doesn't make sense, and what is a steal. Very good content, pretty well produced too. So Swagglehorse has my vote. Yeah, no, he's solid. He is a very regular contributor too. There's a huge back catalog. His videos are very well put together. All right, folks, we're gonna call last call. Listen, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call, I got a skedaddle. Crystal's like, you ain't got to tell me twice, I'm out. Who we raiding? Gotta raid somebody. I think it's the law. Twitch. Batsky Charles. Who's Charles again? Oh, I will. I absolutely will. Let me just find who we're going to raid. We're going to raid somebody that's doing art. Unless you want me to raid into football, that's up to you. Yeah. What about Batsky? Ooh, Critical Role. I don't know how many of you are nerds like me. Nerds! That is reruns of Sumo. None of my main peeps are on. Troy Nekus. What's this one? Nope, not that one. All right. Nerds among people talking comics? Never. Yeah, we can raid Critical Role. Well, then we do something a little bit different. We can do Critical Role. It is, I believe, their live one. This is not recorded. This is going to be the live Critical Role. They do have a show going on right now. If it loads. They only have 20,000 people watching them live. There they are. All right, we will raid in. We will raid into Critical Role. Because I'm a nerd and Dungeons and Dragons is cool. Money Mitch. I like that idea, bud. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's do that dang thing. Oh, disabled raids. Those jerks. Those jerks. Never mind, I hate them. All right, we're going back to Batsky then. He's doing some art. There it is. All right, folks, listen, it's really important that you hear what I have to say right now. Don't leave before you hear these words. Very important. I love each and every one of you. So do me a favor. Take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see what Batsky is up to. He is in the middle of inking. I can see it right now. So you know it's going to get good. Take care. Be safe. I love you all. Let's look at some original art. Toodaloo!
Stage of his fight. At the end, I went for a big one shot and I finished it in like one hit. I was like, oh, that was awesome. And I went to the spaceship to leave the dropship, and I freaking died. I died at the dropship to some dumb shit.